We have submitted plan to build an assisted living and memory care facility. And based on our discussion with the city, we had agreed to save this house, preserve that, and incorporate that into the design. And whole idea was to sort of preserve the heritage of the city. Unfortunately, the whole process has been dragging along. We have an application that has been being reviewed by the city for almost 3 years now, and this has been the only sticking point. Up until day before yesterday, we had been communicating, and I kept reminding the city that they're unnecessarily prolonging it by creating the bureaucratic requirements for us. Anyhow, we were very close to getting those requirements all clarified. Unfortunately, this happened, and this was the fear all along. Either this building will collapse on its own, or there will be some kind of arson. We have had consistent trespassing issues on this property. We had barbed wires around the fence. City and neighbors complained about it. That was one way for us to control trespassing. But since we removed that barbed wire about 7 years ago, we have not been able to control trespassing. We have a lock here, lock on the other side, and consistently people come and cut the chain that has lock on it, and we have to redo it. It's just been, we just put in a new lock about 2 weeks ago, and I don't know how kids have always been jumping the fences going in, and there's so much graffiti inside, and it's unfortunate we were not able to control this thing.
Let me ask you this. So are the fire department telling you what happened today? How did it catch fire?
Well, they are not conclusive. They are saying that there are few suspects.
Are they saying it was started on purpose?
Yeah, they have some few people of interest. They're talking to them, they're investigating. We don't know who they are. Apparently, somebody made a video of some kids moving away from the property when the fire started. So we don't know all of that detail. Police is investigating, fire department is investigating. So once they know all the details, we'll find out.
What's your whole thought on this? I mean, you got to be.
It is very sad. We are so heavily invested in this project, and this house was going to be the landmark. It was going to make this a landmark, continue to make it a landmark property. And we had grand plans of how we were going to make use of this house as a site for people to visit, as one of the historic sites of the city. Now the impact of this is now we have to redo the design, because this house was part of our design. Now we need to figure out what we'll do with that.
It must be upsetting to you.
It is very upsetting, very sad, because there are so many people who are very passionate. When you talk to folks in San Ramon Historic Foundation, which are not too far from here, they have been pushing, they have been so excited that this house will be saved. Nobody wanted to save. I was the one who committed that I'll spend my own money to save this house. But unfortunately now it's gone, so I don't know what we're going to do about it.
You think it's possible to save?
I don't know if we will be able to save it, but we may have to figure out a way to create a replica of it, basically.
Yeah.
So we'll just see.
What was your thoughts when you first heard that it was on fire?
I was sitting having breakfast with my wife, and I saw an email on Nextdoor saying our property, they said the address is on fire. And I ran and I came here, and all the fire trucks were already here, and it was pretty much already on fire, and quite a bit of it was burned down already.
Okay. Anything else to add?
No, it's a very sad day for us. It's a sad day, I would say, for the entire city of San Ramon, because this was the oldest standing structure. It had a lot of historic significance. We had talked to the Secretary of State, about getting their guidelines to preserve it and put it on the California Historic Register. All of those dreams are now gone, and it's very, very sad in my opinion.